everybody. Sam Allen here. And guys, as Ray said, I'm going to be talking about the DMO, or the daily method of operation. And some of you may know a little bit about our story, but when we started this business 7 years ago, we were very busy. We were both a military couple. We had our first child along the way. Ray was going off to many deployments. So a lot of times I was sort of operating like a single active duty Marine officer while taking care of our 1-year-old daughter. But we knew that this business was for us. We knew it no matter what it would take, right? And we learned a lot in the process. And a couple years into it, we found some strategies that just really helped us to hone our business and really I'm so grateful for social media, because as now a busy mother of 4 children, soon to be 5, we homeschool. Ray just completed his career in the military, and I'm no longer in the military as well, but we're busier than ever, right, with our children and homeschooling and all that we're doing. So what I love about having a daily method of operation, especially on Facebook, using it specifically on social media, is that we can work this into the nooks and crannies of our busy lives and still build a large business from our home, in and out of our day, and it holds us accountable. So what I'm going to share with you is what the DMO is, why we should have one, and how you can implement it in your daily business practice. So why have a DMO? Well, it gives you a daily plan with specific tasks. A lot of times when we start this business, it's hard to know what action should we take every single day. It helps you to create proper habits. It forms that muscle memory of what you should be doing day in and day out to attract new people into your life, connect with more people, build more relationships, share value with people. And it keeps you accountable by having a no-kidding checklist. At the end of the day, you can review and you can say, did I do my business or did I not? If it's left blank, you didn't do your business. If it's left half completed, you didn't fully do your business. And we'll get into that and what exactly it entails. But basically, this is going to help you to set your baseline. It's going to help you to establish what type of business you want to have. And you can do less, you can do more. And the less you do, maybe the slower your business will run, but the more you do and the more consistently you do it, the better and faster your business will grow. It's really that simple. So this is the daily method of operation, guys. These are very specific things that you're going to want to do every single day. Number 1, first and foremost, is always personal development. This means feeding your mind every single day with value, because if you don't have value being poured into your brain, there is no way you can pour value out to people consistently day in and day out. The next thing you're going to do every single day is a daily Facebook post on your personal profile. We're not talking about, starting a business page. This is you. People want to know who you are. So you do this on your personal profile. Wish friends a happy birthday. This is so simple, and it really, it makes people's day brighter. It's a way to connect with people, and it really just, it's easy because Facebook gives you a list of everybody's birthday, and it's just another check in the box of something that you can do to connect with more people. You want to add new friends every day. We're constantly talking about how this is a business of numbers and relationships and connections. So you want to be adding to your network constantly. You want to start new conversations every day. Now, if we're talking about Facebook, this is going to be via Facebook Messenger. Of course, you're going to be a person out in the world. You're going to have conversations out on the playground or in the grocery store, or maybe by text message. But right now, we're just specifically talking about the conversations that you start via text, Facebook Messenger. And then new engagements. So you want to, of course, as you're posting things on your profile, people are going to be commenting on your content, but you want to go reciprocate that, and you want to go be a good value giver to other people and go congratulate other people or go share in other people's successes and engage with them. So these are the things you're going to do every day. What is going to determine how much of it you do every day is going to be based on your pace. So you're going to work with your enroller, your support team, your team, and you're going to determine, based on your why for this, based on your goals, what kind of a business, how fast do you want to go? Do you want to walk? Do you want to, run or fly? Do you want to kind of have a casual business where you're okay if it grows little by little and you just, you're kind of you're sharing consistently, but you're not going gung ho, you're very kind of casual with it. That's great. If you want to take this more seriously, and maybe you're looking to make a significant supplemental income with this business, you're probably going to want to choose that run pace where you're working consistently every day, but you're doing a little bit more action every single day. And then there's the people who want to fly. These are the people who have a serious burning desire to change their life as soon as possible. Maybe they need to replace an income because the job that one of the spouses is currently in is literally killing them. Right? Maybe it's so stressful on their lifestyle that they have to get out of it as soon as possible. Or maybe they have some really financial issues and they need to resolve them, and they see that this is the best way. So those people are going to pick a faster pace. So what it might look like are these 3 different options for your DMO, right? If you're going to pick the walk version, you still want to be consistent. You want to still have a consistent presence every single day. But maybe you would, you'd start with your personal development. This is not going to change much based on any pace that you go. You're always going to want to be filling your mind with a minimum of 15 minutes of mindset personal development every day, working on your mindset, really training your mind and adding value on how to think, right? And then 15 minutes minimum of network marketing specific personal development. Then you would do your 1 to 2 Facebook posts every day. Again, this isn't going to change too much pace on pace. Wishing everybody happy birthday, that's not going to change. What's going to change here based on your pace are the conversations that you're going to start via Facebook Messenger, the engagements, and the new friends added. And again, you can always do more, right? If you really want to run faster and faster, do more. Here's the thing that can't be missed though. You can't do more one day of the week and do nothing the other 6 days of the week. You must have a consistent baseline every single day. So make sure that whatever you choose is something that will be sustainable, because this, as we've talked about, is a long-term business. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you want to make sure that if you're committing to, let's say, that middle of the road where it's three a day of each of those, that you can maintain that over the long term, day in, day out, week after week, month after month. So let's get into the specifics of each part of the DMO. So personal development, as I said, you have to fill your mind with value if you want to pour forth value into other people. This is going to be 15 minutes minimum of mindset and 15 minutes minimum of network marketing. So you guys, this is a business that is completely different than probably most things that you've done in your life. There's some things that you're going to have to kind of shift in your mindset and in the way you've been wired. And the only way to do that is to read books by people who have figured these things out, listen to audios, watch YouTubes. He helps you shift your mindset from the way maybe we were raised to just, go to school, get the next job, get the next degree. That's one way of thinking. But when you're going to build a network marketing business, you have to think a little differently. The reward, the payoff is not so immediate. It's something that you're building consistently over a long term, and the payout comes later. It compounds over time. And then 15 minutes of network marketing. Again, if you've never done this before, it's a totally different animal. It's not just sales. It's not just recruiting. It's not just educating. It's all of those wrapped into one, and you really need to learn the principles of this business every single day. You're going to hear different styles. You're going to hear moms with lots of children who have done this. You're going to hear doctors who have done this. You're going to hear people who have never completed a college degree who have done this. So you're going to find people that you resonate with, and you're going to hear their story and their strategy for building network marketing, and that's going to create value for you to learn this and to keep you going through this business. So just getting them in the habit of every day, it's a minimum of 15 minutes mindset and 15 minutes network marketing. So then the daily posts on your profile, okay, what we're going to do is 1 to 2 posts per day. Now, you don't want those posts just right on top of each other, right? You want one generally in the morning and one generally in the afternoon or the evening. With these posts, you always want to be adding value. And if you go to the training, building your brand and creating your avatar, that's going to help you to understand what you're going to be posting on social media, on your personal profile every day. But just to kind of cover it a little bit more in depth with the 5 pillars, with those 5 pillars that you choose represent you well, and they represent what you stand for and the things that are important to you, you're going to have a very systematic approach here. And what I love to do is think of it like this. So if you have 5 pillars that you're going to talk about, Then throughout the week, if you say, let's say you're going to do 2 posts every single day. So for example, my 5 pillars are faith, family, natural health, homeschooling, and activism. So what I would do is on, let's say we start the week on Sunday, maybe Sunday morning under the faith pillar, I would do a Bible verse. Later that afternoon under my family pillar, I would do a picture of our family eating their Sunday night dinner, right? With a little commentary. Then the next morning, Monday morning, I would go to my 3rd pillar, which is natural health, right? Maybe I would share a post about the difference between activating our bodies and supplementing our bodies. Then on Monday evening or afternoon, I would share something about homeschooling. Maybe I would have taken a picture of what we were doing that day, a craft or a lesson that we did to educate people who are interested in homeschooling. And then maybe Tuesday, sometime in the mid-afternoon, maybe I would share something under the pillar, my 5th pillar, which is activism, things that are near and dear, causes that are near and dear to me, things that I believe in. Maybe I'd share current events, something happening in current events and share a commentary on something that is close to my mission in life, right? So that's kind of the rhythm. And then you would start all over. See how this develops a natural cycle. You're not just guessing. You're not waking up every day guessing. You know exactly what you're going to be posting about and the content you're going to be sharing with people. And then curiosity posting is going to be kind of laced throughout those posts, right? If you go to the training about curiosity posting, she talks about how it has to be, when we're sharing curiosity about our products and our business, that should be no more than 20% of your overall content. So that's part of one of your pillars. For me, it falls under the natural health, right? That's where I would be sharing my LifeVantage curiosity is under natural health. The next thing is birthdays, right? This is pretty self-explanatory. Every day you're going to wish everyone on the list, right? Facebook gives you a list of whose birthday it is that day. You're going to wish everyone a happy birthday, at least on their wall. You might, if you know somebody well, or you just feel like you'd like to go the extra mile, you can send them a private message via Facebook Messenger. And it's even better if you use the voice message feature, where you hold down the recording on the messenger and you let them hear your voice and you share a happy birthday message that way. And it's really just a simple way to engage with people and build those relationships. So then when the adding friends, right? Every day we're going to add friends, and based on your pace, you're either going to add 1 friend a day or maybe 3 friends a day, or maybe much more if you want to go faster. This is how you constantly are increasing your network of people who are going to be viewing your information. And so it's not somebody in LifeVantage. I know we all love each other and we all want to be friends and catch up with what's going on. It's best really to just go follow people in LifeVantage if you want to. One of the principles of network marketing is you must have a database of people to talk to. So when we're utilizing social media and attraction marketing, you must constantly be expanding the people that you're going to be reaching with your message. You can use the Find Friends feature on Facebook, and it gives you a list of suggested people. It'll give you, people that maybe you didn't think of before, but Facebook knows how to link you up based off of similar interests or groups that you might be in, mutual friends. So that's a great way. And if you join or participate in Facebook groups, with like-minded people, that's a great place to find friends. You go in and you find, if you take your 5 pillars and the things that you love and you're passionate about, and then you go find Facebook groups that are in those categories, go be a person who adds value in those groups. And as you're sharing value, people are going to be commenting on your posts. You're going to be commenting back to them. You're literally building relationships with people who have like mind, right? They have similar interests with you. So that's another great way to add friends. You could send them a message and say, I love what you shared in that group that we're in. I thought it would be fun to connect as friends so we can follow each other's journeys, learn from each other. A very natural way to add friends to your list. So sending new messages via Messenger, guys, again, this is not to people in LifeVantage. This is to other people that are on your friends list. And there's many reasons to send a message. Primarily, the reason is not to just ask people to join your business. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's just starting new conversations. It's catching up with an old friend. Hey, haven't seen you in a while, and I saw, a thing pop up on my news feed about you guys going fishing, blah, 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 or saw that you went to Disney World, or, you know what I mean? You can just kind of catch up with an old friend. You can thank somebody for engaging or liking or commenting on your posts, like, hey, I really appreciate, I always see you kind of, supporting my post and sharing your encouragement on my posts. And it means a lot to me. Like, thank you for being such a big supporter. That easy as that, right? Do not send unsolicited links. So unless somebody reaches out and says, hey, I'd like more information about what you're kind of talking about, do not just be the person who sends a link to somebody without any building of relationships or authenticity, and just sends it just to hope it sticks. That's not who we are. That's not our culture. So new engagements, this is when you are liking and commenting on other people's profiles. Have I said this enough? Not somebody in LifeVantage. When if you're constantly liking and commenting on LifeVantage distributors' posts, Facebook is going to continue to show you their posts, and that's what's going to be in your news feed. So you're going to kind of get caught in this web of only ever seeing other LifeVantage people. But if you take a few minutes and you just go out and maybe you like or comment on 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 people's different posts every single day, that's going to build your connections with more people, and you're gonna build that trust and relationship, because now people are going to realize, like, wow, they really care about me. They're not just posting their own stuff and kind of expecting me to like their stuff. They actually care enough to come out and share the love of my posts. And then don't get sucked into the scroll hole, right? Don't get into a spiral of just looking at random things. You want to be deliberate and intentional if you're going to build a business using Facebook. Now, the entire DMO, if you sat down and did the entire DMO in one fell swoop, it would take you about an hour, even including that 30 minutes total of personal development. You could do this entire thing in an hour. Now, you could split it up, do part of it in the morning, part of it in the middle of the day, and part of it in the evening. But the point is that if you'll be intentional and focused, then it does not take more than an hour a day. So guys, that's it for the DMO, but here's some really important things to remember as we leave here. Consistency is key. You must understand that this takes time, and that you need to do this every single day. You need to show up in your business, which means showing up on Facebook, on your personal profile, and doing all those things on the checklist every single day. It's not, I'll do it for a week, see if it works, or I'll do it for a month or 2 months and see if it works. No. If you believe in this, if you've identified that LifeVantage is the company that you want to partner with, if you believe that there is a serious opportunity here, if you believe that these products are so important that the world does need and deserves to know about them, then you will see this more as a marathon, not a sprint, and you will be consistent over a long period of time. You must keep a physical checklist and record your actions. So I showed those examples depending on your pace of what your DMO might look like. Either print that out if you're a physical person and you like to keep a notebook. Print one out for every single day, so that at the end of the day, you can look at that and you can kind of look yourself in the mirror and say, did I do my business today? Is this completed? Or sometimes people like to use their phone, so you can make a list in the notes sections of your phone and then fill them in on your phone. And you need to treat it like a business, right? If you need to set a timer, establish business hours, say this is the time every day I'm going to do my DMO. I'm going to set a timer so that I don't get distracted and start looking at cat videos on Facebook or YouTube. You have to really hold yourself accountable here. And like I said, it takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So it is so worth it when you do this right and you learn and grow every single day.